Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Glad you could join us this evening. Well, strong words and calls for resignations at the Prince George's Board of Education. At a regularly scheduled meeting this afternoon, speakers demanded that school CEO Dr. Kevin Maxwell, Board Chair Segun Eubanks, and Vice Chair Carolyn Boston step down. This follows yesterday's resignation of Chief of Staff George Margolis. The district has been embroiled in controversy for months. There are allegations of abuse and molestation of children on school buses. The county recently lost $6 million in federal funding for its Head Start program, and the investigation of former school aide Devontae Caraway, who is accused of videotaping 24 kids or more and performing sex acts on him and each other, is ongoing. Here are comments from today's meeting.
This Board of Education with a Board of Education that's accountable to the people. And that means 9 single-member districts, elected members, no appointees, with vacancies being filled by special election.
I blame the school board, Prince George's County Board, and government entirely for your failures from keeping my son from being molested while in your care. So, with that said, the organization, any organization or government entity is only good as their leaders. And if the leaders and entities are not good, then the leaders, the CEO, the chief of staff, if you are responsible for the people that you hire, then you need to do what's best and step down.
Dr. Eubanks was not at today's session. Neither Maxwell nor Boston commented about the remarks during the time that CTV was there.
Police are hoping someone in the community can help them solve this case. Detectives spent the afternoon passing out flyers to residents on University Boulevard. On July 27th, 33-year-old Marvin Diaz-Marin was stabbed to death in broad daylight as he sat in front of this Domino's restaurant. His body was later discovered by the dumpsters in the back. The suspect in this surveillance video can be seen walking and then minutes later running in the opposite direction.
Come forward and give us information really helps. Members of this community know the community the best, know it better than officers that work here. So that's why, once again, if anyone happens to know this person, to please give us a call.
And anyone with information is asked to contact police at 1-866-411-TIPS.
Police have made an arrest in the murder of a woman in Capitol Heights. Authorities say the victim, 35-year-old Jody Henry, was stabbed by an acquaintance, 34-year-old Alayanka Kubari. Police say the woman got into a fight early yesterday morning in the 9400 block of Eugenia Park Street. Henry was stabbed in her upper body and died later at the hospital. The suspect was charged and has been charged with first and second degree murder. A woman dies after being involved in a 4-car collision in Upper Marlboro on Wednesday. State police say the vehicles were traveling northbound on Pennsylvania Avenue near Woodyard Road when a Chevy Silverado crashed into the back of an Infiniti Q45. The Infiniti then hit a Mercedes-Benz and a Toyota Tundra. The victim, 36-year-old Nicole Watkins Barnett, was a passenger in the Q45. She died later at Prince George's Hospital. Investigators say William Grove, the driver of the Silverado, failed to control his truck, causing the chain reaction.
Maryland revises state revenue projections down by $365 million for the current fiscal year. Now, the Board of Revenue Estimates also reduced projections for the next fiscal year by $418 million. Officials say the adjustment is due largely to a decrease in individual and corporate income taxes. But AFSCME, the Union for State Government Workers, says the drop is due to solely a smaller than projected growth in personal income tax, which is up by only 2%. Compare that with corporate revenue, which has increased by more than 12% between fiscal years 2015 and 2016. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Denise Douglas.